Hello everyone, welcome to this quick little daily reboot and recharge session. Help you to invigorate your energy, release stagnant chi, and just bring you back into alignment really quickly. You can do this anywhere, preferably in the morning, as it will amp up your energy rather than in the evening when you're looking to go to bed. For anyone who's interested, I'm looking at starting about a half-hour online session every week just to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle. If you would like to join me, please leave me a message below and let me know. Also, where do you live so that I can set up a time zone that works for everybody. All right, everyone, thanks for your input. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're all having a wonderful start to this new year. Now let's get on with our little reboot and recharge session. Come on.
Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Bring your feet, knees, and hips in alignment. Unlock the knees, relax the shoulders, and step out to your left. Align the tailbone with the earth and the crown of your head with the heavens. We'll start with our 3 deep breaths today by pulling down the heavens. Breathing in as the arms raise up and out to flush and wash this energy down through the body. The energy of earth moving up through the base of the feet, and the energy of the sky moving down through the crown of the head, the dense yin of the earth and the expansiveness of the yang sky. We'll come into a practice called tiger claws. One hand will reach forward and the other will reach back. We do this simultaneously, and the hands are as though they're scratching down in front and in back of you. The hand that reaches back travels past beside your ear. And then we reach out and down. You'll notice there is a pulsing of the knees, and my feet are very connected to the earth. Here you can feel the tension release from the shoulders, the upper back, and through the neck. This quick reboot will help draw your energy back to center, release stagnant chi, and open up through the body, helping to ease away fatigue and burnout, and just realign you internally. Draw the hands back up to the chest, reach out on either side. One more time. Feel that tension release in the upper body as we hydrate the neck. And then bring the hands back up into position at the heart. Expand them out and wave your arms down. And then making light fists, we pump the knees as you draw the fists up in front of the shoulders and allow the hands to swing back down. Here we're pumping the earth energy up into the body, really helping to aerate the kidneys and give these batteries of your body a nice little recharge and boost. The kidneys are also home to your essence, so when they're flushed and firm, you feel more connected to who you really are. Now here we'll move into the Wudang twist to open up through the spine. The hand that reaches in front is aiming for about the level of your cheek. The hand at the back supports the lower back, palm out at center. We try to keep the hips as forward as we can to really open up through the spine. Imagine your spine is like a hose. We want the energy to run through fluidly and freely, releasing the kinks in this super highway of information and the hub of your nervous system. Allow your hands to release down by your sides and then raise them up at the height of the shoulders. We turn at the waist as one hand sweeps up and the other sweeps behind your back, again reaching into the small of your back. This is a quicker movement. This is called a chi scatter, where we take the latent energy, feelings, emotions, and anything that's ready to be released, we scatter it to the four corners of the universe. It's a beautiful practice for letting go. And then allow your hands to come back down, wave them up overhead, and we'll come into a forward fold. So here, you can have your hands on your knees, or if you feel this stretch isn't too much, you can bring them down onto the front of your ankles. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we'll turn to one side. Breathing in back to center, and then breathe out and turn to the other side. If at any time this feels too intense, just drop your chin to your chest and allow yourself to come into a forward fold. This is very beneficial for your back, your legs, and opening up through the bladder channel, which runs down the back of the legs. Now allow your head to just release fully as we find ourselves in a forward fold. And then breathing in, chin to chest, hands, shoulders, and head come up last. And just allow your shoulders to wind back as you breathe out. Now breathing in up to the shoulders, expand out to either side. Allow your hands to descend and then gather them back to back. Breathe in up to the chest and then push out in front, back up overhead, and then down by your sides. Here we reach down to the earth and take this beautiful nourishing energy and wash it through our body. Breathing in, float your hands up to the level of the shoulders. Expand out to either side and allow them to come down. Hands back to back as you breathe in, and then breathe out, push, and in to come up overhead, and then allow the hands to wave all the way down as we gather up the energy of earth and wash all of this beautiful yin through the body. Floating up, expand, open. Can you make that one long breath? And then breathing in again as you come up. Push out as you breathe out. In to come up and down to breathe out. In again as we generously bend the knees, gather up, and wash through the body. We open up the heart and the lungs. We nourish the kidneys. We flood the body with fresh, vital energy. This will help you to feel grounded and connected, calm and relaxed, easy and at peace, yet motivated and inspired. body is the container for our entire life. And if we don't clear this out, we become overwhelmed as we overflow and flood with excessive energy and emotions. This quick little reboot will help you to release, recharge, and come back to center. As you let your hands gather up the energy of earth, feel your connection to the sky, the earth, and everything in between. And with your hands on the lower dantian, remember how important and vital you are to all of existence. You are here because you're meant to be here, and your life is up to you. You get to choose in every moment how you wish to live and who you wish to be. I send you all much love and warm summer sun from our beautiful place here